So, it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. Good morning to all my amazing chosen one. Good morning to all my amazing chosen one. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are watching me from. So, I have something nice to tell us about the disadvantage, the disadvantage of living with a nice people. Yes, it is good to be nice, but when it becomes so desperate, because there are many people who are nice, but they don't know that they are using them. Yes, let me just be real with you. There are a lot of people who are nice. They are nice, but people use their nice, their kindness against them without them not being able to discover it. You know what I'm saying? So if you are living or you are working in a decent company with a nice person, believe me, it will make a world life become so terrible. Why? Because he will try to be Mr. Good. Yes, wherever you see a nice person, either in your working place, in the church, in your environment, in a community, they will make you to become what? A bad person. Yes, because many of them can't discover that they are using them because they are blindfolded with trying to please everyone around them. You know what I'm saying? There's something that happened recently in my working place last year. So one of my friends were like, my ma, I must do everything for my master. Then it grew to a point where I was thinking, what kind of person is this? Because of this guy, my master will hate everybody. And me myself, I'm a type of person that I don't talk behind people. I don't talk behind the scene. So whether you are big, you are small, you are my master, you are this, what I will say in your front is what I will say. Sometimes my master will tell me something you don't even fear without talking. I said yes. Why? Because what I believe is this. If I live today, I may not be able to see tomorrow. So I must surely tell you the truth today. I'm not waiting for tomorrow or going your back to do or to talk behind you. Why? Because there is one thing that one of my friends tell me. So he said something. If I reach house, I will tell you this. I said, no, bro. I don't do those stuff. Those ones are for kids. I don't go on someone's behalf to talk. Why? Because nice people are those kind of people who gossip others. Yes, some nice people have that mentality, they will cooperate themselves, make sure that they put other people in problem and they won't realize what they are doing. You know what I'm saying? Because if you are working with a nice people, they have this mentality that they must surely even do much more than the time that they are doing. If, for instance, now you are working with a nice people who think of impressing others, impressing others so that they will love them the most, because there are some categories of people who are nice, but their kindness, their nice have already keep them in a word in a place where they are where they are being used, abused, even without knowing. Because some of them, they will be working. If, for instance, you are working with a nice person in the same place, in the same working place, they will be working with all their strength, with everything, which is good. But you come to realize that they can work even much more than the hours. Why? Because they want to make sure the master love them more than the rest. And with that, you come to realize that the master will be you looking the other ones as what? As someone who are bad, rude, and arrogant. Why? Because the other one have already used his likeness to slave himself. You know what I'm saying? So what am I trying to say? There are a lot of things that a nice person will cost you. One, it will deprive you your joy. If you are living or having a conversation or associating with a nice person, it will deprive you from your joy. What I mean is that he will never give you space to do or to do what you feel like doing, because he will always try to do or to make sure they love him more than you. He must always try to make sure people around him know him wherever he is, because he will not want them to talk bad of him, only good of him, so that they will say that he is nice without him knowing that they are using him. So being with a nice person is very, very what? Boring. Believe me, many people who have been with nice people, they know what I'm talking about, because they will never see the truth and say it, because they don't want to be what? To be Mr. Wrong. They don't want people to tell them, or they don't want people to question them. You know what I'm saying? So that is just by the way. And another thing, another disadvantage of being with, you know, a nice person, either in relationship, in this, is that you will always what? You will always be boring, because even when you are wrong as the partner, they won't correct you. Yes, believe me, you can just be doing stuff thinking that you are doing the right thing, but a nice person will never correct you. He will always try to do what? To give you that freedom to do whatsoever you do, but you won't realize that you are making mistake. You know what I'm saying? So remember, blessed, may God bless you.